Hey my dearest Scorpio, welcome. My name's Drew, this is Modern Tarot. And this is the Gloat or Trigger series, alright? And it's basically, how are they without you, alright? Since you've left the building. The title is actually called Now That You've Gone. Alright, now this is designed just to give you a window into their world. I mean, very often, you know, things can end. We can be on the end of being dumped. And remember the dumper, you know, the dumper feels powerful for a certain period of time, but it ends. That sense of power ends when the other person kind of goes, okay, if it's really over, I'm out, all right? And then there's a loss of power and they think, what have I done sometimes, all right? So this is just designed to give you a bit of a window into how they're doing. Now, some of you might find this extremely funny. Some of you might be triggered by it, all right? Hence, it's called the Gloat or Trigger series. But without further ado, Scorpio, we're going to get into this and we're going to see what's really going down. So what we want to know, first of all, is this person actively, you know, in a relationship? And, you know, how's that going? Okay, this person, Scorpio, are they in a relationship? Possibly, all right? But it really is like we've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse here, all right? I don't think they're really seeing the fruits of what they're waiting for, all right? Or what they're looking for, all right? The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It's kind of like the card of, you know, in the upright, the Seven of Pentacles is hanging around waiting for your harvest after you put in so much work. If they are in a relationship or they're dating, all right, there's no fruition, all right? I don't think it's turned out the way that they had planned, all right? We're going to take some more information on that in a second, all right? Next, the overall energy. How are they showing up in this new connection? How are they showing up to the world, basically, you know, including that connection? Right, so we got the Hierophant, all right, in reverse. So, you know, the Hierophant in the upright is a super spiritual card, all right? The number 5 is significant in this card. This is all about tradition. It's about knowledge. It's a card of traditionalism, if you like, all right? And this would be someone that would be highly committed, right? It's the card of Taurus. It's in reverse. So how are they showing up? They're not really that committed. They're not seeing harvest. I think it hasn't really panned out the way that they thought, all right, with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse here and the Hierophant in reverse. All right, what's next, guys? We're going to clarify in a second, all right? Okay, so do they miss you, all right? I think that is it. And why do they miss you? Do they miss you? Yeah, they do miss you, Scorpio. All right, I think you were possibly their 10 of Cups. Now, we don't know what's gone down. We're going to have a look at this in a minute. We're going to look at the character of this person, all right? Do they miss you? The answer is yes. I think you were their 10 of Cups, Scorpio. All right? If you look at this card, you know, it's a couple of kids there, and, you know, this happy couple underneath a rainbow with 10 cups in the sky, you know? It's a beautiful card, and it's what we all aspire to have, right? That happy home life, that, you know, that peaceful, happy feeling, all right? Do they miss you? Yes, they do, Scorpio. Nice to be missed, right? Okay, now how would you know who this is, Scorpio? How would you know who we're talking about here? You know, and this might be a little bit triggering for some of you, as I say, all right? But what was the question again? How would you know who this is? All right, so we have the Hermit in reverse, all right, in the upright, card of Virgo here. So the Hermit is someone that's very self-reflective, someone that would hold themselves accountable. They make a mistake, they're sorry, they're wrong. They're actually very honest. The Hermit's very honest because they're honest with themselves, all right? So this might have been someone that wasn't that deep, to be honest, and they weren't very self-reflective, so no accountability from someone like this, all right? And they're showing up in the world as the Hierophant in reverse, not really committed. They could go through the motions of being committed, but they're not really committed on a deep level, all right? So this person might have been a little bit shallow, Scorpio, with no accountability, no, you know, putting their feet in other people's shoes. You know, it's like, if you don't know yourself, you don't know others, right? And if we're all connected in a certain way and you've done self-work, then you appreciate and value the opinion or the needs and wants of other people, all right? But this person, maybe not Scorpio, all right? But we're going to have a little deeper look at this. Are they sorry? All right, this is a good one. Are they sorry for what went down between you two? All right, no, they're not sorry, all right? And you look, my readings in this particular series, Scorpio, they're very hard-hitting, right? And, you know, I don't believe in telling you what you want to hear because that's no good. That would just keep you in a state of confusion. Do they miss you? No, they don't. We got the Queen of Cups in reverse here. So the Queen of Cups in the upright is all about, she's loving, she's kind, she's the homemaker, all right? Many traits associated with water signs, all right? And it's in reverse. So I think this person, you were their Ten of Cups and they miss you, but they're not sorry, all right? Now, however that plays out, we're going to go a bit deeper. It's like an onion, all right? What's next? What would they say to you if they had the balls, Scorpio? What would they say to you if they had the balls? And very often, you know, people don't give closure, and it's, you know, it's, number one, it slows down the dumpies healing. It's also not very kind, is it? You know, be honest with people and just say, hey, it's not working out for me. You know, I love you very much, but, you know, we're just on different paths, or, all right, and you are going to get some people that don't take no for an answer. I'm sure we've all met some of these people. What was the question here? What would they say to you, Scorpio, if they had the balls? This person isn't happy. This person's almost a little bit apathetic, like nothing's good enough, all right? They're not committed. It strikes me as the kind of person that you do everything to make them happy and there's nothing you can do, really. Nothing is ever going to be good enough. This is the card of apathy, all right? We've got the Four of Cups here. And so it's almost like the Ace of Cups, you know, coming out the sky here, and it's like, wow. They don't even see that, you know, they're just looking at life's disappointments, all right? This person is apathetic. This person isn't very happy, all right, Scorpio? All right. And what would be your advice in this situation? Now, this could have been a relationship, you know, from a long time ago, okay? And it might still linger in your energy, you know, and that can happen. It doesn't mean to say that you're still hanging on to that person. It just means that maybe they left a mark on your soul and there's no real closure, and the soul can't move forward. It's kind of like stuck in a state of confusion. Psychological term would be cognitive dissonance, right, which is not a nice place to be, and I certainly don't want any of my readers or viewers to, you know, to go into that state. Your advice right now, Scorpio, these aren't very nice cards, all right? I'm going to give you a heads up, all right? We've got the Seven of Swords in reverse, all right? So the Seven of Swords in the upright, it can talk about strategy, for good or bad. Someone can strategize and play the long game, all right, and use people over time. Normally honest, upstanding, you know, straight people, if you kind of like piss them off, they will call you out and say, hey, look, you know, that really offended me, or such and such. These people don't. They play the long game and go, what can I get out of you? And they plan so far ahead, all right? This person might be a little bit cunning, all right, because we've got the Seven of Swords in reverse, Scorpio, all right? Could have been some deceit going down with this person. Some of them maybe, you know, cheating and those kind of things. Seven of Swords is not a nice energy, all right? Then we got Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands in reverse, all right? This would actually speak to me, Scorpio, of someone that doesn't have a lot of confidence, right? This is in your advice. So when, you know, I'm giving advice, when I'm reading, it's very often the advice is to, it's almost like validation of what you already know or suspected, all right? This is the advice that you are right, Scorpio. Your intuition is bang on, all right? So your advice is, obviously we're going to layer this in a second, all right? Bear with me. We will get there, Scorpio. All right, Seven of Swords in reverse, not a nice card, deceit, all right? Queen of Wands in reverse, Queen of Wands in the upright, and you know, she's attractive, some of them like animals, When she walks into a room, she commands respect just by her very presence. You know, she's not arrogant. She just has this air about her, attractive, well turned out, all right? In reverse, not very nice. It really is like my way or the highway. She's a bit embittered, not really happy or confident in themselves, even though they put on a mask in the world, all right? And then we've got the Two of Pentacles. This is, you know, juggling. It could be two people, two places, two things, options, that kind of thing. So I'm just wondering, Scorpio, whether, you know, see it for what it is. Your advice is, maybe your intuition was correct about this person. Some of you might already know that they were cheating or, you know, double dipping. Horrible phrase, right? A bit like when you go to a party, you know, and someone's there and they're double dipping the breadsticks into the condiments, right? So your advice is, Scorpio, if you were thinking this is possibly the case, the advice is trust your intuition, Scorpio, all right? So I want to see more on this character now. I'm going to use this, all right? Let's go with, are they sorry? No, they're not. And we've got the Queen of Cups in reverse, remember? Tell me more about this. Why aren't they sorry? Okay, so we've got, I don't know the meaning of true intimacy. All right, so, you know, I've said this before, you know, I read it somewhere years ago. Into me you see. Intimacy is not all about sex, all right? It's part of being intimate with someone. But, you know, intimacy is opening up your deepest fears, your weaknesses, your strengths, you know, and you kind of align, and especially in partnerships, all right? This person doesn't know how to be intimate. I don't think they actually know the meaning of what love is. They might be, as I say, you know, a bit non-committal. They might portray to the world that they're committed to people, but to be honest, they're not happy inside. You know, this is someone that's not happy inside. A bit fragile, to be honest, I think. Tell me more. Where are we going to go with this one? That was Do You Miss You, all right? And no, that was, you know, are they sorry? They're not sorry, all right? Do they miss you? And we had the Ten of Cups, so they do miss you. Maybe for what you provided, Scorpio, you know? And then that could be homemaking, that could be taking care of, you know, children, or, you know, if you're blended families, you know, you just invite everybody in. And if anyone can handle the darkness and the lightness, it would be a Scorpio person. I mean, they're amazing people. Okay, yeah, so this person, I want to Netflix and chill in reverse, all right? So, look, I'm actually thinking, and then we've got in time, maybe we could be friends. It's kind of like this person, you know, they're both in reverse, these cards. So I'm just wondering whether this person here, yes, they loved you for, you know, they miss you for what you provided. I'm not sorry about their actions at all, all right? But that could be a little bit narcissistic, right? You know, no accountability here with the Hermit in reverse as well, all right? A bit worrying, right? I want to Netflix and chill in the reverse. So this might be someone here that, because they don't know the meaning of true intimacy, it's very hard for someone like this to really sit in that space with you and that togetherness, you know, Netflix and chilling. Do you know what I mean? It might be all about, you know, let's go out and let me show you off. And it's all about adorning things, you know, just because, you know, inside they're not that confident, this person, Scorpio, all right? So that was your advice. Give me one more for your advice here. I'm only in it for fun. I was never serious, all right? As I say, this person didn't really know the meaning of true intimacy, Scorpio, all right? You come closer than anybody else. It kind of scared me, to be honest. And once again, you know, this person didn't know how to be intimate, Scorpio. Are they doing well? No, they're not. If they had the balls. I'm going to take another one on that, actually. I'm going to use this one. All right, if they had the balls, they're just disappointed by life, you know, maybe with themselves, you know. So look, give me one more on this person, Scorpio. One more card on this person. Tell me more about this person. All right, so these two come out face up. All right. I think their own ways have actually cut them down, Scorpio. All right. So we've got player, uncommitted. All right. Back to, this is how they're showing up if they're dating again or in a new relationship. They're not really that committed. Doesn't mean to say they're cheating. They're just not committed to, building something together. It might just be about them and how people make them feel, without reciprocity or putting themselves in other people's shoes with the Hermit in reverse, all right? And then it's got mysterious at times. So this person might be a little bit alluring. They might have a mysterious side to them which can be attractive, only for people to find out, oh my God, it's not what it says on the tin, all right? So, Scorpio, to recap, this person isn't sorry. They might have been a bit of a player. They're if they're dating or they're, in a relationship really right now, you were their 10 of cups. Maybe you were an overgiver and they can't find that. Maybe someone that they're with really right now, they don't give as much, but they're not happy. They're not really that committed. Things haven't really worked out the way that they thought they would with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse here. Scorpio, I hope that helps. I want to take you some positive messages now, all right? Some positive messages for my dear. Okay, we got forgive. Whether the person in your mind, whether in person or in your mind, forgive and move forward. The only person you're hurting by holding on to resentment is yourself. Now, this actually came out in the reverse, and I don't really read these cards in reverse, Scorpio, but I think I should for you. I don't think you need to forgive this person. Maybe you showed up and you gave them a lot, all right? But it was just someone that was a bit fragile and a bit uncommitted and just a bit apathetic, and they don't know the meaning of true intimacy. I think, if anything, this card is forgive yourself, all right, Scorpio? Forgive yourself. And you know what? If you never got any closure, a great way to give it to yourself is, I accept the apology I may never get, all right? I accept the apology I may never get. And it's a great way to reframe it, right? To give yourself closure. Give me one more card for my dear Scorpios here. I'm sorry if it's a bit triggering, guys. It's designed to be that way. Some of you might be totally happy that this person's not happy. And you know what? If they've done you the dirty, then stuff them. Why not? All right? No judgment here on Modern Tarot. Peace. Tranquility surrounds your life right now. And a peaceful road awaits. All right? So maybe you've moved on to calmer waters and you're peaceful now without this kind of bullshit, Scorpio. All right? And then we got trust and receive. Amazing work. Your persistence is paying off. Trust the process and expect to receive very soon. So whatever you're working on in life, Scorpio, trust that it's going to happen. It might not be tomorrow, but it's coming. All right? I hope you enjoyed that, guys. For any of you that are going through heartbreak, I commiserate with you and I wish you healing. My name is Drew. This has been Modern Tarot. If you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe. It means the world to me personally and the channel. Helps me to continue to make free content like this, all right? Make it easier for yourselves, and you can always click that little red button down there in the corner. In the meantime, Scorpio, take great care of yourselves, all right? Trust and receive, all right? Continue living peacefully, and don't worry about this person. They're unhappy, all right? Take care, Scorpio. Bye now.